This recording is going to show you how to access the consideration worksheet for assistive technology that is in the Frontline forms. So we're going to bring up the ARD Forms app under Special Education, and we're going to go ahead and work with the Dorothy Diagnostician that we are writing her IEP. So we're going to select IEP. Then we're in the ARD Forms portion, as you can see. We're going to go in the files all the way down to forms. And then when we get to forms, we would add a form if it's not already there. I have put this form already here, so it is in the drop-down list. If you click on Add Forms, it's the Assistive Technology Program Consideration form. And so ours is here. We're going to go ahead and edit it. The case manager may have started it for you. You may be the first one to start it. So whatever it is, just anybody is going to be able to work in this form. You're going to bring up the form. I like to expand it. But you can see here that you're going to type in the area that you provide services in. You're going to type in the assistive technology accommodations that are already in place and how they impact the student in the performance of their tasks. If you anticipate barriers or if you are experiencing barriers right now, you want to identify what they are. You don't necessarily have to know what tool to use for that. If you do, certainly write that in there as well, what you want to try or what you are trying with it. So remember, this is not an assessment. This is just a data gathering process so that we can see what the students' needs are and make sure that we address them. When it says measurable goals identified for the trial AT is basically how you're going to measure whether or not that thing that you tried worked. You may be able to just implement it in the classroom, a graphic organizer, a certain kind of writing implement, maybe a keyboard versus writing with a pencil. But it may be something that's more complex than that we need to get and actually do evaluation for multiple factors. So write whatever it is that you're going to use to identify whether or not something assisted or benefited the student. And then we will gather all that information, and depending on what it is, either come to the IEP meeting with recommendations of additional accommodations, assistive technology that we want to put in place, or request evaluation in order to identify what we're going to need in order to support the student's progress moving forward. So if you have questions, feel free to reach out to me, Eileen Garza at tomballisd.net. And good luck with everything. Thanks for your feedback.